Those first two comments I read at the beginning of my presentation here, nobody saw it coming. Going back, nobody saw it. Not even a year and a half ago. The Fed didn't see it, the Treasury didn't see it. So I know what you're talking about, leadership. It seems like we don't have very good leadership. We don't have good leadership in Michigan. We don't have good leadership in the House. It's just a joke that the House didn't pass the bailout when they had the chance. And yeah, it comes down to leadership. You're right. Too bad we don't have a little better quality leadership.
I'm not sure if you did see it, you keep your mouth shut because you wouldn't want to be fired or marginalized. So you say they didn't see it, but I also wonder if, you know, somebody, you know, sitting around with, you know, at the bar after work, you know, that maybe they did converse and say, you know what's going to happen? But you don't go back to work and say those things. You don't say those things if you're a politician publicly. I'm just wondering about the not seeing part, or not wanting to see part.
You don't think the Democrats would be blabbing about this all the time if the Republicans are in office, or the Republicans would be seeing it and blabbing if the Democrats are in office? I think the nature of our political system, if anybody knew, which I don't think they did, it'd be out there in the open. So we got blindsided. We did not see this coming for a variety of reasons.
The low interest rates with the previous, whose name I can't come up with now, not Bernanke, but the other
Paulson.
guy. No, the other guy.
Greenspan.
I mean, there were indicators there that were off.
Yes.
Of what had preceded it and what should have been done.
One measure, I know we're running out of time, one measures the value of home prices relative to the cost of rent.
Yeah.
And we could see that right off the chart. The value of home prices were way, way higher than the historical relationship between home prices and rent. We've only adjusted halfway. That's the scary factor. Housing prices have fallen, but we're still only halfway down to the historical level. People are saying it's going to take at least another year of slowly falling home prices to get that thing back in line.
Would that be a sign that we're pulling out of this when they
yes.
historic?
Yeah, there are some.
That's a very interesting indicator right there.
Yes, there are some signs that we're starting to hit bottom. The inventory of unsold houses has gone down. The rate of housing price decrease in the U.S. is slowing. Hopefully this is not just a blip, but it's an indicator that we're near the bottom. But housing prices, I don't know. Based on that ratio, we still have a long way to go.
Any other questions?
Bonnie.
If money is so tight, why do I regularly get advertisements in the mail offering me an opportunity to write my check? I got one yesterday again. Do I want 10,000, 20,000, or 30,000 at 6.99%? Do I want to repay it in 48 months or 72 months or 10 years? And I had my option. It was, and I get them regularly.
I think they're fishing to see what's out there. If you happen to say, well, sure, and they check your credit score and it's 850, they might do that. But they're fishing. And you're sure not getting as many of those now as we did earlier this year. I'm not anyway. Maybe the word's out. I don't know. They're fishing. If you see these offers to you, they're fishing. And they're turning down just about everybody. But maybe they've already checked your credit score and know you're perfect. That's what they're looking for. Otherwise, it's a scam. They're not going to do it.
Was I the last person to get a 6-year 0% interest loan on a new car? June 3rd.
Probably.
I couldn't believe it.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure helping you understand what's going on here. I have a handout at the back of the room that kind of summarizes what I've said. If you want to grab one on the way out, feel free.
Well, thank you very much, Professor
Thank you.
Dimkoff. I really appreciate your shedding light on something that's inscrutable and difficult, especially for us non-economists to comprehend. Thanks for leaving the handout back there. This presentation will be on YouTube. If you go into Haldenstein Center, allpresidents.org, our website, you will be able to see this starting tomorrow morning. We've heard, I think, some really interesting observations. I encourage you to tell your friends to watch this presentation so they can be more informed voters November 4th what's happened to bring us to this historic impasse and what to do about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Greg.